Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown, setting the record straight, Sent God channel, hosted by Daryl Long and my beautiful wife.
Gently Corkay. Hey y'all.
All right, so we're here to talk about what is being titled the Sassy Man Apocalypse. How men have become fragile, angry, and completely delusional going into 2026. Okay.
Happy New Year, y'all.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
From our family
to yours. Yeah.
In this video, we're going to be reacting to one of our favorite content creators. Her name is Your Trigger. Before I even keep going, first of all, fair use. And I want to show you guys her channel. So I'm going to put that up right here. Make sure you guys go and click on it. It's going to be right here. And please go subscribe to her channel and go subscribe to her on TikTok. As you guys can, I think she do a lot of longer live streams over there. And then she edit the videos and post them on her YouTube channel. Go check her out. But with that being said, without further ado, let's break down the Sassy Man Apocalypse video. I like this one more. Let's go.
Let's get messy, ladies. Now, this is a touchy topic. We're going to talk about the Sassy Man Apocalypse. It's truly an epidemic, y'all. Now, this video is filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. My opinions on anyone and their lifestyle is not fact.
Likewise, for us too. YouTube. Yeah. Let me just rewind that because same here. Fair use, disclaimer, and the same disclaimer that she's imposing in her video, we want to impose in ours.
Y'all. Now, this video is filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. My opinions on anyone and their lifestyle is not fact. It's just what I think. It's not rooted in hatred. Everything is all alleged. Nothing is factual. I don't know any of these men personally. This is just a commentary channel. And oftentimes I just give my point and perspective on what I think. It doesn't mean it has to be true. It's just my opinion and everybody has one. But let me keep going. I want to show y'all a clip and I'll be right back.
Women cannot handle men baddies.
I want to show y'all a clip and I'll be right back.
Women cannot handle men baddies. I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm kind of picking up on that. Am I a baddie? I don't know.
Now, I just want to know.
Hold on.
Wow.
That's the same video I found.
Y'all calling yourselves baddies now?
Wow.
Is that where we at?
Go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go.
We really referring to ourselves as baddies? Listen, man. Raising sons, fathers, do everything you can to be there for your sons. There's no reason at all on God's good earth that a grown man should be online referring to himself as a baddie, and especially if he's not doing it in a joking manner. These guys are seriously trying to mimic the ways of the baddies. They no longer want to be masculine. They want to replicate what women do. You know what this reminds me of before I let my wife go? It reminds me of Trading Places. Remember the Usher song? This time you on the top, I'm on the bottom, cause we trading.
Okay. So like you gotta
I used to use that song.
I'm like, okay.
I used to use that song. Let me put the lyrics to my wife real quick. I'm gonna do this very, very, very quickly. I used to use that song because men they want to be they want to trade places, right?
Yeah.
And they want to be treated like women. If you're gonna use your phone, use it right here so you can remain eye contact.
Okay.
Okay, so let me put these lyrics. You're gonna come over and pick me up in your ride. That's what men want. You gonna knock, you gonna wait. Ooh, you gonna take me on a date. You're gonna open my door, and I'm gonna reach over and open yours. You're gonna pay for a dinner, take me to see a movie, and whisper in my ear how bad you wanna do me. Girl, now take me home, get up in the bed, pull me up a shot, and force me to the bed. Right? So this song was all about trading places.
Meaning he wants to switch and have the role of the young lady.
Exactly. On the bridge of the song, it says, wash the car. I'm going to walk out the dog, take out the trash with nothing but your t-shirt on. What? What man want to walk out the house with nothing but his girl t-shirt on? Like, I used to use this song to say, it sounded cool when Usher was singing it, didn't it? But it set the tone for the sassy male apocalypse.
We are here.
It set the tone for the sassy male apocalypse. I want you to open up my door, baby. I want you to pick me up. I want you to pay for dinner too.
Do you know how many vaginas just dried up?
Really think about if your dude told you, well, imagine if I told you I want to trade places.
No.
I want you to fuck me.
No. I would think you play for the other team.
As I'm saying, like
yeah.
It sounded cool, but go ahead, babe. What's your thoughts about the young man who said he was a baddie?
I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like they want to be feminine. That's it. They want to be feminine. So, and this is why we say that, yeah, it's that y'all in an epidemic right now.
I agree.
This is ridiculous. They want to be feminine. And it's just so easy. But what do we say? The ones that sleep around a lot, constantly running through women, now they're calling themselves baddies. It's a pipeline to the Rainbow Crew. Nothing against the Rainbow Crew. I'm just saying some people need to be honest with who they are.
It's definitely given that some of y'all are willing to take on feminine traits and feminine characteristics. To what means, I haven't figured that out yet. Let's go back to your trigger video. I'm actually flabbergasted.
Who is going to be the boys, honestly? Because this, in my opinion, is like blackfishing and cultural appropriation. You know how, like, it doesn't matter what we come up with as Black people, what we attempt to gatekeep. There are always people watching, jocking, and trying to
like.
This picture is funny as hell.
They're doing it now. They're literally going to shops to get your hair like that, because these kind of people in their culture, they tend to have really, really straight hair. So where
I ain't never seen, we gotta watch with the language and stuff. I ain't never seen somebody like him with braids like this, cornrows, that type shit, with the beads at the back and shit. I'm not gonna hate. I ain't gonna say he can't do it. That's some fly shit. Now, do I feel like this certain hairstyle should be owned by one particular group of people? I mean, do you?
Well, we know only a certain race of people have this particular texture of hair. Like, we're the only race of people who don't have the same hair or similarities amongst other races of people. We literally have our own unique hair.
But I think it's the styling, and he's a rapper.
I think it could have been did tastefully. A male did his hair. Didn't no woman do this. Really? And it probably wasn't even like, you should have went somewhere actually. But I personally, I think it's inappropriate. I really do. It's offensive.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Everything that we do. The same now is happening with men in regards to our business. even our biological functions. I just don't understand it. You got men out here jealous of women who have OnlyFans and who are dancers because these women are able to get money for their looks or just because they're pretty.
Yeah, this is true.
Shout out to the strippers that spent all that money for the children. $100,000 that the strippers raised. So shout out to y'all for making sure them kids had Christmas gifts. Good job.
I've actually heard this one before where they talk about, and shout out to the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I've heard this one before where you have men who are upset about women being able to financially and easily come up in the game. Even on YouTube back in the day, Team Portugal, he got into a dispute with Island Girl Q because she gained like 4,000 subscribers. She only posted like 3 videos.
He was mad.
And he was saying that she was selling sex appeal, but what she was saying was none of her videos about sex. She did a traveling video where she went to like the Caribbean or some shit, and they put like the flowers and shit, like the
I get it. Like they welcome you to the country. Like welcome. Like yeah, okay.
But like those things where like the ladies they go and they do like they be dancing, they all be outside. They be half naked, but it be like some kind of outfit.
They have their garments on.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they have like their traditional garments and stuff like that. But it's hot where they are.
So he was saying that she only got big because of men who want to have men who think about her in a certain type of way. And I think that's unfair because she works very hard. You know what I'm saying, whether you like her or not, whether you think she petty, that's here or there. She works very, very, very hard. You know what I'm saying? I think that when even those women who are on OnlyFans, they work very hard.
They gotta do a lot. Okay.
Yeah, they're still producing content. They're still they still gotta pay taxes like everybody else.
Oh, they pay a lot.
Right? Like they're not somebody out here who just has it easy. I don't believe it's easy for anybody, no matter what lane you go into. Sophie Rain, before I go back to the video, just did a video about how if you guys don't know who that is, just Google her name. I can't describe her business right now. But Sophie Rain just announced that she had to sell her $30 million home because she got doxxed. People was coming there, guys were trying to sneak into her home, get pictures of her, take videos and shit.
It's terrifying.
There was 4 different break-ins while she was there, she said. Yeah, so she had to move, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was she should have never announced that she made more money than LeBron James last year on OnlyFans, because there's a lot of creeps out here. And there's a lot of desperate men out here. When you tell people you're making money like that, you become a target. These men are insecure, right? And on top of that, they want a woman that look like her. God forbid they get their hands on her. So I think one thing that Sophie Rain and other women who are into that type of life, they should invest into security, and then make sure you vet who you hire. Okay, let's go back to the video. Shit's crazy, man.
Just because they have a bomb body, you got men out here jealous because women are able to get men to take them out on a date, and the woman is able to get a free meal. And I honestly don't understand what would make a man make a video and state that he is a male baddie. Call it what you want, but I don't understand the thought process behind it. And my thing is, honestly, I think a lot of men would be better off, and this is no shade, but I think that they would be better off if they would admit that their hatred and jealousy and envy of women has caused them to turn into some sort of closeted individual. The hatred of women has...
So let me address that part. I don't actually believe that. I don't believe that when you have men who hate women, or men who despise women, or men who have issues getting women, I don't feel like that leads to set man wanting to be with men. As a matter of fact, being somebody who grew up in art school, having a lot of gay friends, I feel like those statements are low-key super disrespectful. Let me give you an example. My wife is a feminist, and for the most part, she despises men. But that don't mean that because she despises men, because she spew anti-men rhetoric, that she would ever play for the other side. And to say that about her, I'm pretty sure if a girl came up to her like, "Girl, I heard you talk shit about them girls. You want to eat my twats?" She would be highly offended. As a matter of, and so I've always been somebody who advocated for the LGBTQIA2S plus community. One of my friends, one of my closest friends I met on the internet, her name is Fear. She's a part of that community. People have to learn how to respect people's personalities and their individualism. I had this issue with somebody who was in my life recently. And she would come to me and say, "Well, this girl want to have sex with you." And I will always have to remind her, this girl is a lesbian. My friend's a lesbian. It's no way that she want to have sex with me because I'm not a woman. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, people don't respect people enough. And so I just think that Trigger, if you do watch this video, maybe you should take into account that these men just hate women. And they hate women so much because they can't get a woman's attention. They can't get affection. They can't get love. And can you imagine a man's life void of love? We was just watching Harry Potter, and what did Dumbledore tell Harry? Pity the living, but above all, pity the living who live without love. That's a fact. The people who live without love, you don't know what can turn into them. Like to me, that's the pathway to going down the dark side, becoming a psychopath, becoming a misogynist, becoming somebody who wouldn't mind harming women at any given time.
I can't believe they out here adopting feminine traits. Like they're literally adopting feminine traits.
But
Like,
I push back on that only to say they're adopting feminine traits while at the same time becoming violent.
yeah, but you're adopting feminine traits, but you still want to have the position as being a
of
head.
authority.
Yeah, as being a leader. Yeah, like you still want that position, but you're adopting feminine traits. But then y'all tell us that feminine traits is supposed to fall in line and be second.
Which makes no sense.
Sense to me, yeah.
That makes no sense.
No, this is sad. And this turns me off. It does. Like as a woman who's a heterosexual woman who's not interested in other people, even some women who aren't heterosexual, that probably would turn them off too. Even if they are bi, whatever. They may be like, yeah, I don't like that.
Hence the male loneliness era.
Yeah, like it's a turnoff. Like it really is. When I think you want to be considered a baddie, I think that you want to be like me.
That's crazy.
Or be me. Yeah, that's where my mind goes. Because you think I have it easier in life as a woman when I don't.
Which isn't true. It's just not
when
true.
You're literally part of the patriarchy, the dominant species amongst us men. Like, I'm so confused. This is very disappointing.
I agree.
This is very disappointing.
Let's keep going. That shit's crazy, man.
And women can't handle a baddie, a male baddie. You absolutely correct. I cannot.
Well, a lot of them don't want
that
male baddie.
Exactly. I need you to go find your crew where you belong.
Niggas think they Kim Porter, man. What's wrong with these niggas?
Turned to some type of sick fascination of wanting to copy women. And I also think that the hatred of women has also made them instead desire men in a sexual way that they have yet to come to grips with and acknowledge. And I'll give you a point of a man that is probably in the middle of this, in my opinion, where it is unawakened. Now, you see, he went from talking about male baddies. Now you're looking at, I mean, it's just the way he's looking in the camera. It's giving mid 2000s Instagram girl. And I know y'all remember when all of the pretty girls on IG used to do these camera angles. He's literally studied how women pose and is imitating it. And no shade, hey, brother, do you. But at least understand why you are doing what you are doing and why you have resentment towards women or why you want to co-opt everything that women have for themselves. And then even beyond that, I see another man speaking on this, and he said this.
Around the man baddie situation really goes to show that a lot of y'all can't wait to be homophobic. Like you'll turn around and say, oh, men can't express themselves in this way, or say, why don't men express themselves? But whenever a man does express himself in a way that he sees fit to himself, he's all of a sudden a punk. He's gay. He's DL. It's just ridiculous, bro. There is some validity in what he's saying, though. Do I think he should have been the one to say it? Absolutely not. That nigga not a baddie for real. When I think of a male baddie, I think of a Kelly Oubre. You know what I'm saying? And like the point that he's trying to make is the fact that like,
Whoa.
So you think
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So you think of male baddies?
This nigga just said, when I think of a male baddie, I think of Kelly Oubre. You don't know Kelly Oubre.
I don't know who that is. Like, yeah, who is that?
Because I watched the NBA. Kelly Oubre is a light-skinned nigga with curly hair, like that dude from fucking High School Musical.
Oh, like Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
Corbin Blue is just a mixed race person.
Can't believe this nigga sick. So when you think of a light-skinned baddie, a male baddie,
you think of him.
You think of Kelly Oubre, bro.
Oh my, like, are you serious?
This is a young Kelly Oubre, guys, when he first entered the league. Okay. Oh shit.
The fact that he even got somebody to think of. That's crazy.
It's diabolical.
That's crazy to me.
Let me use the Mac. This your man's B? So you be watching.
I think of Kelly. So every time you see him, you think you're thinking of him being a male baddie. Like that came to your head.
You really thought that was something good to say when you wanted to compose your argument? When I think of a male baddie, that should never come out your mouth, son.
Yeah.
That should never come out your mouth, son. Unless you want to talk to us, you know, like Will fucking Byers, and tell us your little secret that you haven't told us.
And this is worse than being called a pretty boy, because a pretty boy was still someone, a young man or a man that was just really nice looking, just really handsome, that women like gravitated towards because he was already nice looking. He had a problem at talking to women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would never want to be. I would never want to be called a male baddie if I was a man. Never.
Imagine me telling you this. Yeah, Michi. I don't believe in male baddies for me, but when I do think about male baddies, I think about fucking Tyson Beckford. What?
I never thought Tyson Beckford was a male baddie.
Why would another man
be thinking
or anybody, Boris Kojo, you could put any of those dudes in that slot, right? Pick your poison. But why would I be thinking about them?
Well, you can think about women baddies,
especially their looks. The reason why I know those names is because they are actors, and they perform. They are performers.
A male.
I think Boris Kojo is married to a woman who was an actor too. Wasn't they in Brown Sugar together?
No.
Or one of them people.
Boris Kojo.
Or was that Shamar Moore?
No, he's married to Nicole Ari Parker. That's who Boris Kojo was.
She was in Brown Sugar. She was about to marry
I don't remember. It was somebody else, but it could have been her. I don't know.
And then Sanaa Lathan took on. We gotta watch Brown Sugar again, but I'm pretty sure it was that woman. She light skinned.
She's like, yeah, she's very high, like light
with curly hair and shit.
Well, she's straight and have, yeah. Nicole Ray Parker is like, yeah.
Yeah, that was her. And then he got with Sanaa Lathan's character. Queen Latifah was in that joint. You remember Brown Sugar?
It's been so long since I've seen Brown Sugar.
Man,
I know Sanaa Lathan was the lead.
Listen, I know my black movies. I'm 100%. I'm I'm 95% sure I'm right on this one, but let's keep going with the video. I can't believe you said that, young man. Lord have mercy.
I don't men express themselves, but whenever a man does express himself in a way that he sees fit to himself, he's all of a sudden a punk. He's gay. He's DL. This shit is ridiculous, bro. There is some validity in what he's saying, though. Do I think he should have been the one to say it? Absolutely not. That nigga not a baddie for real. When I think of a male baddie, I think of a Kelly Oubre. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to pause on that point again, but I just found something else that my Virgo mind picked up on that I need to address immediately. Young man, you just said that when men speak for themselves, women often say that they're DL, which I just spoke against. But right after you said that, you said a man was attractive.
That's what baddies are. They're very cute. You want them.
Even more than that, that's what a gay man would say. That's what a man would say. I'm going to edit that up. That's what a man would say who is interested in other men. I don't think other men are baddies.
No.
Because that goes like beyond just handsomeness. You think that he's attractive.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like, at least.
Yeah.
It sounds like you think he's attractive. So you can't blame a woman for it's like Jared, right? And Insecure.
Jared.
No, Jared.
Jared. Okay.
Jared.
Why call him Jared?
It's like Jared and Insecure, right? He tells Molly his little secret. If you guys don't watch the show, I can't say it on here, go watch the show, right? But he ended up, having a situation with a man, and he told Molly it was just that one time, right? And he told Molly, well, I'm completely heterosexual. It was just that one time. Molly is not able to live with it.
I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Like, for real.
And he was just he was walking through life being with women like it wasn't like it wasn't shit.
Yeah.
So like for some people, the conversation about sexual fluidity is a conversation, and for some people it's not. But in certain places in the world, Atlanta, Los Angeles, California overall, those places it's much more progressive. In a place like Mississippi, that wouldn't even be a conversation. Right? So yeah, Alabama, the entire South, the entire Bible Belt is over. Like pretty much Tennessee and below is over. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, young man, you can't blame women for looking at you a certain type of way when you're literally saying some other shit.
You'll turn around and say, oh, men can't express themselves in this way, or say, why don't men express themselves? But whenever a man does express himself in a way that he sees fit to himself, he's all of a sudden a punk. He's gay. He's DL. This shit is ridiculous, bro. There is some validity in what he's saying, though. Do I think he should have been the one to say it? Absolutely not. That nigga not a baddie for real. When I think of a male baddie, I think of a Kelly Oubre. You know what I'm saying? And like the point that he's trying to make is the fact that like it's insecurity is what it stems from, right? And that can be applied to both men and women. You know what I'm saying? And me myself, I've dealt with a woman that's insecure. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a vain individual. You know what I'm saying? I like the way I look, and I care about the way that I look as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women that deal with me, or just people in general that are like me, whether it's a man that looks good or a woman that looks good, or even thinks that they look good and get attention for their looks. You know what I'm saying? And they force their insecurities onto their partner, and it shit sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is unfortunate whenever you're confident in yourself and you have somebody that's forcing their insecurities onto you and trying to like make you feel little just because they feel little. It's just stupid, bro. And I think that's the point that he's trying to make. If not, certain women.
Hold on.
I was gonna say, like,
did you catch that? let me go into it one more time.
This shit is ridiculous, bro. There is some validity in what he's saying, though. Do I think he should have been the one to say it? Absolutely not. That nigga not a baddie for real. When I think of a male baddie, I think of a Kelly Oubre. You know what I'm saying? And like the point that he's trying to make is the fact that like it's insecurity is what it stems from, right? And that can be applied to both men and women. You know what I'm saying? And me myself, I've dealt with a woman that's insecure. You know.
So he's talking about relationships.
Right. Yeah. I was like, wait.
I mean, let me just do my little research. Hold on. So you're talking about relationships with a woman?
Because I'm a vain individual.
He's a vain individual. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like the way I look, and I care about the way that I look as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women that deal with me, or just people.
There's certain women that deal with me or just people. That's what we got to really pay attention to. Now we got to float it down to 75. I'm sorry, guys. This dude says.
I was like, he considers himself a baddie. Now he has a term for it now.
No, I think he might be bi.
I think he is.
what I'm saying? I like the way I look, and I care about the way that I look as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women that deal with me, or just people in general that are like me, whether it's a man that looks good or a woman that looks good, or even
That's what.
Yeah.
So you don't want women to assume that you might be DL, but you literally say whether it's a man that looks good or a woman that looks good.
He said people.
Whether it's a woman that's dealing with me or people.
Yeah.
I went to art school. When men say that, they mean it. They're dating people, not just women.
Yeah, people.
People. Oh, you a spicy little one, bro. You was spicy than a motherfucker.
He said certain women, meaning he's dealing with women that have sexual validity, that don't mind. They're like that. He's not dealing with a woman that's heterosexual like me. It would not be a thing. No.
This is something that, like, as far as like, since we watched, Insecure, maybe Issa would tolerate it. At least allegedly is what she said. But no, most women, especially women who have never dealt with sexual fluid men, they just not tolerating that. And Molly grew up in LA and she still wasn't tolerating that shit. So Lord have mercy.
Oh wow. See, you're telling on yourself. You should have just stuck with the topic.
Talking too much.
Insecurity is what it stems from, right? And that can be applied to both men and women, you know what I'm saying? And me, myself, I've dealt with a woman that's insecure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a vain individual. You know what I'm saying? I like the way I look, and I care about the way that I look as well. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women that deal with me, or just people in general that are like me, whether it's a man that looks good or a woman that looks good, or even thinks that they look good and get attention for their looks. You know what I'm saying? And they force their insecurities onto their partner, and this shit sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like it really is unfortunate whenever you're confident in yourself and you have somebody that's forcing their insecurities onto you and trying to like make you feel little just because they feel little. It's just stupid, bro. And I think that's the point that he's trying to make. If not, it still doesn't like justify the homophobia that's coming out against him. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, bro. A lot of y'all need to just calm the fuck down.
I also want you ladies to know, before I even begin and I even talk about this clip, there are a lot of people, men and women, but in this case, it's a man. They will use the term homophobic to silence you and to make you afraid to question things that are right in front of your very eyes, or to make you be silent about things that are happening to women that are super bogus. Really. And my thing is that this man literally has in the caption of his video, pretty men make women insecure. In what world? And it's really insane.
That was your caption, bro. You did not help the cause. Like,
pretty men make women insecure. When has that happened? Babe, when have you or any of your friends said, or when any of your friends said, girl, it's this super pretty ass boy. He got all the girls jealous.
No, we don't say that. We say he fine, he good looking. Like
even if Saucy Santana come around and he start taking dudes, they probably not dudes that y'all interested in.
Yeah, I don't want the dudes that Saucy is interested in. No.
Lord.
No, I don't want them.
You can't make this shit up. Okay. Lord, let's keep going.
Because I see it a lot now. A lot of these males try to make it seem as if women are now jealous of men, or as if men have something that women want. And actually, that's insane. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and y'all can tell me if y'all disagree or agree in the comments, but in my whole years of living on this earth, I have never come across a woman that said that she was jealous of men.
Me either.
I never either. I concur.
Because women don't compare. We don't compare ourselves to men.
Never.
Yeah. And when men think that women are comparing ourselves to them, we're not. We're just talking about equity and equality. That's it.
About having equal rights in the country.
Yeah.
You got to pay equal taxes, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, we know that we're women. We know that men are naturally bigger and everything. Not all men, but most men are naturally. Like, we know those things about men.
No, I think that men who are in this sassy apocalypse, I'm a baddie, you know what I'm saying, trend bullshit. I don't know what they got going on, but I do feel like a lot of these dudes, I take it back. Some of these dudes may be into like some other shit. I just don't like that always being a go-to way to attack them in a way, because it's very disrespectful to people who may be a part of that community. And we don't want that, right? We don't want to be attacking people just for who they are. But at the same time, if you're going to say, I don't want women attacking me and saying it about me, you can't be online saying somebody is fine as fuck and they're your go-to ideal of a baddie.
Yeah,
which means you must give it thought.
Yeah, you're looking at males. You're looking at them in that way,
and critiquing which one is the baddie and
which one looks better, and you probably throwing in like wide legs, body, like you're looking at all that. When I think of a baddie in my head, if I give you a name, I've already ran her up and down. Why I may think she a baddie, and I'm definitely gonna be talking about her body and her looks.
I'm very disappointed in this thing.
Yeah, disappointed.
Very disappointed. Let's get it.
Didn't have the cause. Go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go.
And just over talking. Overall, just talking to
He had to say nothing. It started going personal. I was like,
Appreciate the honesty though. You got
he going his origin story.
You got women coming after him, man.
You got people.
People.
People. But okay.
Lord have mercy. Let's go.
Alone, pretty men. Well, you know what? I take that back. The only thing that I've ever heard women say that they envied about men was their strength and the fact that they don't have to worry about always being prey to men. Like, men potentially raping them or kidnapping them, things like that. But other than that, I've never heard it.
That's kind of what we just talked about, like women having the ability to go out and have the same privileges that men have. One of those privileges is going out to the club and not have to worry about what you're going to wear tonight. I've never had to worry about what I was going to wear before I went out somewhere. It was simply, hey, I'm about to go out tonight and have fun. I've never ever once had to think, if I wear this, I might be assaulted. Like, to me, that seems like, unfortunately, something that only women have to worry about.
Yeah. Every single time.
All right, let's keep going, child.
Now, let me keep going. This man in the video said that he doesn't think the original guy is a baddie. When he thinks of a male baddie, he thinks of a Kelly Oubre. And that's a man that I had to Google, but y'all see what Kelly Oubre looks like. Now, that is very sus to me. You don't think? Because you're out here comparing men's looks and who you think a male baddie is or isn't. And I don't know. And that's not even an issue. If that's what you want to do you play it? Like, for real. But to call people homophobic when you are doing things that clearly point to that is gaslighting at its finest. And
I agree.
Yeah. Everyone's not homophobic. And I hate that if we call it out or we see something and we just question it, like, what? Or you don't get the response that you're looking for. Or you just don't like our response, our natural human response that, we're homophobic. No, we're not.
No, that's not what's going on.
Yeah.
What's actually going on is we just see you're doing something that's low-key suspect. And we're just calling it out, bro. That's all.
That's it.
It's not homophobic at all. Again, we support the LGBTQIA2S plus community. Okay? Lord have mercy. Let's get it.
this has nothing to do with insecurity. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Nobody's trying to tell you how to live your life, what you can do, what you can be. But stop projecting, because this has everything to do with men being jealous of women, actually, and the strides and the rights that we have made, or the strides that we have made and the rights that we have now. Because when men were able to dominate women and women couldn't get bank accounts, and when women were forced to have 5 kids and accept the fact that their husband had another family across town because she knew that she couldn't get enough money up to take care of herself and her children, so she had to swallow it and be there with that man, or that man that was going upside her head, or when women were at men's mercy to such a degree that they couldn't even have any type of career. Like, they could only be out there cleaning toilets, and that was not enough to sustain them.
Yeah, this is another case of the patriarch coming back to bite itself.
Yeah.
Literally. A lot of the shit that's going on is men created a environment and a culture where women were always penalized and looked at as inferior, paid like they're inferior, even if they had the same credentials, even if they do the same exact job in some cases. So yeah, on this one, Triggered is completely correct, where she says that men created a system where women were working in the job that they were doing, and like it just couldn't sustain them. I couldn't agree more. Anyway, let's keep going.
Like, none of this that was going on right now was going on. So my thing is, what I feel like it is, men, in my opinion, see women flourishing now, and they're jealous of that, and they want to copy the sauce. And they think that pretending or taking elements of femininity or womanhood is going to get them the same results. And it never will. Because you're not an XX, baby.
Period.
You're not. And it's never going to happen. And like, if you see right here up there at the screen, you got men in the club acting like baddies, okay? Acting like women, being over there. The whole vibe is feminine. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And I find it disturbing. Sitting there, a group of y'all waiting for who? Waiting for who? Are y'all kicking it with each other, or are y'all waiting for the women to approach and say, hey, baby girl, you look sexy. Can I get your number?
No.
The women to approach and say, hey, baby girl, you look sexy. Can I get your number?
Hanging from the ceiling. That's what the girls do in the club.
Child, what's your thoughts about the dude who's hanging from the ceiling?
That's what women do in the club. He wants that exact feeling that a woman gets when everyone is like staring at her. She's the spotlight. She's doing tricks on the circle. Like, you really get up there? It's feminine just climbing in that bitch.
And then
he's spinning around. You don't think that's feminine?
In circles, chilling.
Happy as hell. Loving that hole.
Bro was in there on super chill mode. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny as hell when I first saw that shit.
Oh, I was like, no, you not out here spending. What's wrong with you?
Living his best life. Oh my God. Child.
Sexy, can I get your number? Yuck. Okay, and the man that was just sitting there talking in the previous video with his little double nose piercing, acting like he's fine. That is really a testimony to how delusional a lot of men are. Talking about he gets all of this attention. I don't believe that you do. I don't. I do not believe it. Now, look, ladies, maybe y'all can tell me in the comments. Does he look like a man? Would he make you stop and stare? Like, anyway, let me just keep going. On a more serious note, what I'm saying is, when these men that I've been talking about already realize truly that they can never duplicate this almost bastardized version of femininity, we'll just call it male femininity.
The fact that y'all male femininity is crazy, but the fact that y'all trying to reproduce femininity in men is crazy. It's diabolical, bro. Go ahead, man. Me, I can't even form words to think about it. It's just crazy.
It is crazy. Like, you're literally trying to replicate femininity, but femininity is an essence, and it only comes with XXs. It's just something that we naturally exude, and we naturally are. And there's levels to our femininity as well, but we're not talking about that. We're just saying like,
Very disappointing.
and I feel like feminine energy for men give you weaker penises and smaller penises.
Do women tell men that they want feminine men? Like, is that something that is that's the only reason why I would think men are doing it so they can get more girls? Like, when think about it, like Prince was feminine, but he had girls.
Mm-hmm.
So like, is
But
that
none
the way
of us
now?
never considered Prince a male baddie, even the way Prince. I never thought to myself, "Oh, Prince is a baddie."
Okay.
I never thought that because I don't think Prince was a baddie. I think Prince was just naturally artistic in who he was.
But do you think that's a situation where men are trying to be more like Prince and be?
Oh, they can never be like Prince because Prince wasn't like that.
Damn.
I didn't get femininity from Prince. To me, I got like he was man. He just like dressing the way he liked, but he gave off masculine energy to me.
I agree. And he can play basketball. We know this. Shout out to
And everybody liked Prince.
Dave Chappelle. He's a legend.
Yeah, everybody liked Prince. So like, no, I never thought about it. Even with Rick James, I never thought about it either.
Yeah, I never
it never crossed my mind. Like, oh, Rick James is a male baddie.
They wasn't rebelling against women.
Yeah, they wasn't. They was singing about women, talking about they love women, all that.
Like they love women.
Yeah, this is weird. This is weird.
Child. Shout out to my wife.
And I know that sounds nuts, but just go with me. You just go with me. When they realize that even with their best imitation of what women are or taking elements of femininity, when they realize that they still can't get anywhere, then it turns to pure hatred and aggression. And sometimes the men don't imitate, but they sit there and they just envy and look on. So with either of those scenarios, eventually that turns into pure hatred and aggression. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a late stage example of that.
Coming back. That generation is gone. I don't even look at old women the same. I'm at a grocery store. I'm not doing shit for an old lady. Because I done did the research and I seen when the second wave feminists came on. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't look at their ass the same, bro. It's over with. I don't look at little girls the same. In Chicago, they be dancing at the light on money. I'm not giving you shit now. Because I know what you finna grow up to be. Why would I help my enemy grow? Now we gotta take y'all's formidable threat. Y'all for real. We gotta treat you like an enemy for real now. We gotta be strict like this, bro. We gotta be drastic because y'all was soft for so long. Y'all got these bitches in a death spiral. So where it ain't finna be no motherfucking race. 80% of these bitches took that motherfucking medicine because they believe in the system. And for the good girls that's not the ones we talking about, it ain't just enough to not be them. If you got friends like them, you might as well be them. You might as well just go all the way because we not finna trust you. Because how can you have a friend like that and say you love us? What if I had a friend that was raping bitches? And I try and make a way out for, but that's just my friend. I'm not like that. Does it? You're gonna associate it with me, right? See, you bitches know how to see shit when it's the man. When it apply to you, now you lose all principles. I not even talk to them. Act like they invisible. That's how we do that. See, they gonna keep trying to come up with excuses to tell you they feminist origin story. You know the reason why we like this? Bitch don't give a fuck why you like this. The point is you like that. So if you can't fix the problem, get the fuck out of our face. I don't care. If you associating yourself with that word, get the fuck out my face. If you saying womanness, get the fuck out my face. If you acting like women ain't got the same rights as men, because what the fuck is y'all? It's 2025. What the fuck rights you don't get that a man got? Right, I ain't no fucking slave, goofy. I ain't black. Treat these black motherfuckers like that. I ain't no undesirable. I'm getting interrogated. I'm getting detained by this gentleman and the other police. He's being all right. The other guy, he wasn't too bad. You know. Bro. Okay, I got proof. I got proof to show in court. I got a letter.
No valid license.
Okay, I got proof to show in court though. So
When was the last time you registered for your gun registration?
I had 2 cases. Judge Clarence, I'm not even in Chicago jurisdiction. That's something you have to sign for Chicago ordinance.
Matter. It says you're not registered here. You don't even have a valid ID to prove who you are and where you
It might be in here,
So there might's a big word.
bro. Okay.
Bro,
Like with the lotto today too.
where you going? You going home?
Yeah.
Time to go. You got a problem.
All right, I'm out of here.
Now, you have a black man that is clearly
Hold on, Trigger. Let us cook first. Wife, what are your thoughts about this man
First
who did
off,
all that talking?
First off, I just realized he's from Chicago because he has a criminal past.
Yeah.
So he has convictions of some sort because he said he had 2 gun charges or whatever. So basically, we know he's been in jail, and you know what happens to men when they go to jail? They become bitter, angry, resentful, especially if ain't nobody putting no money on his books. So, and then also I feel like he's at the beginning stages of not knowing that he's an incel. You have a community, bro, and you haven't realized it. This man is an incel.
To the highest extent.
Yes, he really is. Like, there is a group out here for you, but to just see him speak and listen to him talk, he's very angry at women, and also that means he's dangerous.
Yes.
For women,
That's what I got.
absolutely, he's very dangerous. Women, you are unsafe around him. This man is not safe. He is a walking time bomb. He is ticking.
He said he didn't care about the women, the grandma, the babies.
The babies, nothing. Oh, I know what you're gonna grow up to be.
He said he wouldn't fund little girls' projects because you're gonna grow up to be the enemy.
Yeah, he called us enemies. And somebody, well, we got to start treating them like the enemy. Like what? Praising us? like what? Because y'all always want to beat us. Like, yeah, like when he said we got to start treating them like the enemy, he's talking about the white man. Y'all treat the white man real good. Y'all submit. I'm just saying.
My thoughts about what I saw was I'm absolutely disturbed because so you don't know how my daughter is going to present herself in the future. You want to support me as a black father and support our children because you believe that the daughters of our community are going to grow up to become enemies of black men. All right, Trigger, you got it, child. Let's go.
not able to achieve anything for himself. He's clearly a Dusty. I think that we can all see that. He looks like struggle bologna sandwiches and Black and Milds, and a man that will sit there in his vehicle and make videos with lips drier than the Sahara, doesn't care about nothing. He doesn't. So what you're seeing is a man that has allowed his jealousy and envy to turn into something far more sinister.
Yeah.
And really, this man is one incident away from truly harming a Black woman or a Black girl. For him to call Black women his enemy.
I said it. She's just like Trigger said. I said he is a ticking time bomb. And he's just waiting to have the right interaction at the right moment. He's going to hurt a Black woman. He's going to harm her, or a Black little girl, or older woman. It doesn't matter. He is a ticking time bomb, and he is unsafe. He does look disheveled.
I agree.
He seems to be really mad at women, and not just women. He took his hatred so far, so he said little girls, like 6-year-olds.
That's diabolical.
7-year-olds.
Grandmas.
Like,
grandmas are not even dating, and they're not. Grandmas are not fucking rejecting y'all.
They're
not using y'all for dates and not giving y'all coochie. These are grandmas.
And bro, you ain't out here because we got pygmies out here for y'all.
Oh, the pygmies going crazy. This ain't everybody here.
Yeah, we got pygmies. Like, all you gotta do is just go find you a pygmy. Oh, don't forget about the worshipers.
Oh yeah, they out here strong.
The black male worshipers, they are out here. You need to go talk to Shahrazad or Crimson Cure, baby. She will make you feel so good about yourself.
They get you right together.
They'll get you right together. I can tell you don't read. You should. They got books. Maybe you should go get them, baby, because this is ridiculous. He said he don't like them either.
Correct.
This is sad. And
It's disgusting behavior.
yeah, it really is. He really doesn't like women. And it makes me think, like, what happened to you?
Some woman rejected him.
Yeah, like,
And
what happened?
maybe she got with somebody else that he thought was inferior. That's what always happens. Child.
And go far with that and call black women all of these names, but he's filming himself being supposedly profiled by this white tee police officer, and he ain't doing none of that with him.
Exactly.
Didn't I just say they submit? Did I not just say y'all submit to the white man?
He was super chill.
Right. So you're talking about we want to start treating him like the enemy. Why wasn't you treating that police officer like the enemy? That you say he is. Right. So if that's the treatment, that's how you're gonna treat us. You're gonna submit. Okay.
At least just stand 10 toes down and keep it you know what I'm saying, equal energy, bro.
Like, right, especially with the enemy.
But no, the women are the enemy in his mind. Oh,
pathetic.
He ain't saying none of them names then. So my thing is, who is really able to cause real harm and potentially wreck or threaten his life? It certainly isn't black women, but black women are the easy target and also the object of their desire and envy. It's a really scary dynamic. This man literally compared women that are friends with feminists to a man being friends with a rapist. What? Like, huh? This man literally compared women that are friends with feminists to a man being friends with a rapist.
he sure the fuck did. I'm glad you pointed out, Trigger, because he sure the fuck did. He literally said, you friends with a feminist, whatever. That's like me being friends with a man who rape women.
No, it's not.
What?
They're nowhere near the same. That's how we know you're abusive, because you just literally went to raping women. Like, yeah.
Bro took it to the furthest.
And you probably got friends that have done that. You know people. You've been in jail. You definitely know people who's done stuff like that. No
ID.
Right. He ain't had no ID or nothing.
Driving.
So you a grown
Breaking
man,
the law.
ain't got no ID.
Lord have mercy. Okay. Just running around this bitch fully breaking the law, but online talking shit about women is diabolical. Yeah. We almost done.
What? Like, huh? Like, this is a crazy dynamic that I don't see changing anytime soon. But ladies, let me know if y'all get what I'm saying, because I can do a better breakdown, but it's certain things, because there's a lot that I wanted to say about this guy, but I had to just go ahead and not say it because it's just certain things I don't feel like I can say on YouTube, TikTok, other places. So maybe I'll start like a Patreon. Can you do unedited versions of things over there? So maybe I'll start a Patreon and put the video there. But
Trigger, use Rumble. Use Rumble. Rumble is the place for that.
That's only if y'all gonna actually subscribe to it, because there's no purpose in me doing all that work for nothing. But y'all let me know, because I can put the video there where I do a breakdown, okay? And it will be uncensored, okay? But beware though, if I do this, it will be messy. It will probably be offensive to somebody, but y'all can let me know if that's something that you really want. But beyond that, I'm gonna leave it there because y'all see what's going on. So I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, then please do me a favor and drop a 100.
All right, babe. What is your final thoughts about the Sassy Male apocalypse?
I think the Sassy Male apocalypse is here to stay. And I see as the next couple of months going into the new year that we're going to see more and more men turn.
I agree.
I think we're going to see more and more men want to be feminine. So the whole time y'all been calling us masculine, it's because y'all ain't been masculine the whole time. We have been masculine and feminine at the same time.
I actually couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Once again, men are proving themselves to be on complete bullshit.
I think it's sad. Look, that black girl Magic do something because y'all want it so bad.
They said, we are black bitch. We are black women.
Go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go.
See, we are baddie.
Yeah. So we're going to see more and more people start to turn. And actually, I think it's quite sad. I really do. Because it's almost like they're rejecting how do I say it? It's almost like they're rejecting of what I guess manhood is supposed to be, or the code of conduct, or not wanting to like be a part of manhood anymore, or only wanting certain aspects of manhood, but then now adopting aspects of women because that makes it better for them. I don't understand this, but all this basically is them wanting to be taken care of. Like we said in the Black community, Black men want to be taken care of. They want to be coddled. They want you to put them up on their breasts. They want you to house them, feed them, educate. They want you to do every single thing for them.
Which is fucking ridiculous.
And this is why they want to go back to the old ways, because women in the past did all of that for them.
A lot of these men want to be treated like babies. Real
Yeah.
talk. They got no hustle, they got no drive. They completely lazy these days. That's a fact. Grown men. Everywhere too. Of all races, it's not just Black men, just to make that clear. Because I don't want Black men thinking, well, I'm just picking on them. That's just of all races these days. But the sassy male apocalypse gotta end. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Wife, any last thoughts? Is it?
Go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go. Hey.
All right.
That's how I feel. Do y'all?
Bye.